Hi, my name's Alex Monaco, solicitor and head of Monaco Solicitors, specialist solicitors representing employees only when they've been badly treated at work, trying to get you, our client, a fair settlement exit package deal. So this video is all about without prejudice. You may have heard of this term, without prejudice. You might be wondering what it is, how it applies to you, and how you can use it to your advantage. Remember, if you're new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, if you're on our YouTube channel, get onto the YouTube channel and subscribe for more videos like this. If you're on our website, have a browse around and you can find other videos on other aspects of negotiating settlement agreement deals too. So without prejudice, this is a really old-fashioned term going back sort of hundreds of years actually into English common law. I won't bore you with the history. But what it means is it's a way of allowing two sides of a dispute to negotiate in a confidential, off-the-record way. So any letter, for example, if it's got the words without prejudice on top, then that can't be shown to a judge in a court case later on if things go bad and they end up in court. In the same way, if you have a without prejudice conversation with your employer, or some without prejudice written correspondence with your employer, they can't then use that against you at work in your day-to-day job. So for example, you couldn't be called into an investigatory meeting with HR or with your boss because you've said certain things in a without prejudice letter, because anything you say in a without prejudice letter, and similarly in a without prejudice meeting, is deemed to be confidential, off the record, and can't be referred to openly, whether it's in your day job or in court. That said, as usual with legal matters, there are a couple of exceptions. So just to explain what qualifies as a without prejudice piece of correspondence, first of all, there has to be a genuine dispute in existence already, and secondly, there has to be an attempt to settle that dispute. So if you're going about your job in a great way and there's never been any problem at all, then your employer hits you with a without prejudice letter. Because there's no existing dispute already, then that might not have the without prejudice protection attached to it, and you might be able to show that to a judge to show that you're being forced out of your job, if you ever went to an employment tribunal. Anyway, the basic rule by and large is that if it says without prejudice on the top, then it probably is. In the same way, if you have a settlement agreement, that will say without prejudice on the top, because a settlement agreement, which is the document that you would be asked to sign when leaving your job with an exit package deal, is a confidential document and wouldn't be public or in any way available for any future court case. So that said, if you want to get a bit more information on how to write a without prejudice letter in the best possible way, we do have another video on that. Similarly, we have another video on without prejudice meetings, so how to conduct yourself in a without prejudice meeting. But for now, it's just worth saying that if you need to leave your job with a fair exit package deal, then really writing a without prejudice letter is a great idea. And the reason for that is that it sets out your case in detail. It tells your employer exactly why you're feeling that you've been unfairly treated. And then it allows your employer to respond. It also has an amount in there for a settlement that you're asking for. So you would ask for an amount, say for example 3 to 6 months pay plus notice and any benefits such as holiday or bonus. You'd ask for that amount, you'd set out your reasons why, and you'd invite your employer to respond. They would write back to you. It can be an email, by the way. It doesn't have to be a letter. It can be an email, it's fine. And in that sense, you're getting into this without prejudice correspondence, and you're getting closer to leaving your job with a fair settlement agreement exit package, so you can have your head held high when you're going into your next career move. If you do need help negotiating without prejudice settlement agreement, you've come to the right place. Monaco solicitors are experts in this, We only represent employees, so we are 100% on your side.